Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your second and final You Pick Tuesday matchup of the week. 2007 Ronnie Coleman versus 2020 Phil Heath. Very interesting, guys. This is their final appearances, final Olympia, and just final appearances, period. As far as I am concerned. Many people think that Phil Heath will return. I do not. I think that was it. I think, made a decent showing of himself. And, he should retire. Now, sizing these guys is always an adventure. Ronnie Coleman, of course, he's bigger. Structurally, he's bigger too. Look at how much wider his clavicle is. Things of that nature. But he's missing a piece of his lat there, you can see. So Phil may be more complete at the end of the day. Let's run through the poses. And Phil, known for, with all due respect, he's known for a midsection, for a larger midsection. But here in 2007, Ronnie Coleman, he was no chiseled bodybuilder in that area. Both of these guys, their arms are out of sight. They're insane. Even for these two, not the best versions of them, these two arms, or these forearms, I guess you could say, and their forearms, Phil in particular. But just unbelievable, guys. I don't know. I honestly do not know who I would give an edge to. It's a very close little competition between these two versions of these two great champions. Go to the side, and this is another tight decision. Ronnie Coleman is just a big mass. He is a big, huge hunk of humanity. But Phil seems to be he's better proportioned. A smaller frame. Seems like his chest might pack more of a punch. As well as his arms. Look at the size of the arms on this juggernaut. Anyway, guys, this is a bit of a fun one. You Pick Tuesday after all. Can't take these ones too seriously. Side tricep. Now, this one is a serious victory, if you want to talk serious. For the doctor, Phil Heath, PhD, Phil Heath domination. That's why I call him the doctor, if you didn't know that. Anyway, guys, this is a strong case for a victory. Whether you were given the front double to Ronnie Coleman or not, I mean, come on. Now, go to the back shots. And this is where, I guess, Ronnie Coleman really, I guess he lost the year before. But this is where he was no longer Ronnie King Coleman. His back shots were always the most dominant in the lineups, any lineups. But it seems like his lats, other than that though, his traps, still probably bigger and better than, they're better than Phil's. But Phil has a much better balance. This is a decent Phil. Rear double bicep. And Coleman, you can see, guys, the remnants of a once big, it's a brontosaurus. He was the biggest, the best back double by the bodybuilding world has ever seen. Ronnie King Coleman. But his left lat in particular, it's dwindled away to nothing. His condition, he's probably only 0% body fat here. He used to be negative body percent fat. If you believe that one. Phil Heath, a very decent version of Phil Heath. Not bad at all. He pretty much looks like, maybe not quite his prime, but pretty darn good nonetheless. Turnaround, abs and thigh. And like I said at the beginning, Phil known for a midsection, but I guess 2007 Ronnie Coleman was as well. He is one big mass of humanity, is Ronnie Coleman. Keep in mind, guys, he was dwarfing Jay Cutler in size. You remember that? He was making him look small in a lot of the shots, even in their later on versions. And Phil Heath he was looking small compared to Jay Cutler. So you can imagine how much bigger Ronnie Coleman is than Phil the Gift Heath. I apologize, guys. We're in the fourth quarter here. You Pick Tuesday. So we're going to finish this round robin tournament off with a most muscular, and I decided to go with these two versions of the most muscular just to keep it fair, I guess. I mean, there wasn't the best variety of shots of Ronnie Coleman from the 2007 Mr. Olympia. Actually had a little bit of difficulty finding these shots. Anyway, guys, they're midsections. Like I said, doctor, I've heard him called the gut, and that's disrespectful. You're not going to hear me calling him that. I was just letting you guys know what some people call him. But the midsections, they are very similar. Actually, let's have a little zoom in here on the midsections. Like I said, I don't like to call them guts because they're not guts. There's no body fat here. It's just years and years of heavy lifting and, supplements, things of that nature. A lot of eating, too. Not a lot of people consider that. Really stretches the old belly out, for sure. But very similar, guys. Very similar. Who's got the better belly? I don't know. I would have said Coleman at the start, but in the comparison, it's pretty close. Here is your winner of the comparison, guys. Just a little bit more complete as far as the back. The deterioration of the lats. You could see that from the front relaxed. Right there from the get-go. Phil does get an edge. And not a perfect version, but enough to get the win. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. That was your You Pick Tuesday. Get your request in. Make sure it's a good one. And remember, You Pick Tuesday, I don't pick the first one. I pick the most popular one. Have a great week, guys.